Hey folks, welcome back. This is episode 16 of Let's Play Stellar Sovereigns. I'm Aaron. In our last episode, we finally took out the sectoid fleet that was around Aphrodite, and we are now starting to do some research on the various anomalies that are available here, as well as starting to mine this system. We don't have anything coming in yet, but hopefully we'll start having some stuff come in soon, and as well as some of the scrap from the wreckage here. Unfortunately, we are also inching closer to war with the Inheritors Nation. They've just started demanding tribute, which means they're going to start pushing more towards here, and we're not in a great spot. So, since we aren't really pulling in as much money as we'd like, we are getting some good population growth across our empire. We are probably going to need to switch to a new government type soon. I think where we're going to head to is Stratocracy, since it'll be easier for us to get there than, say, one of the ones over here. Though I think I can switch to capitalism for the moment. It's going to really reduce our population growth, but it should increase our income a good bit. So let's see what happens if we do that. Since we're within this center block, it's not going to count us as not having the right government type for our empire, which is really helpful. So let's see what that does for us. Okay, so that's boosted us rather significantly from 700,000 to 3 million credits per turn. We're going to use that money to start plowing through some more of the tech and starting to build up our fleets. We also are going to be trying to push through really quickly as we can here to go ahead and get up to the mega freighter and then the cargo miniaturization so that we can better handle our trade routes. So let's get moving. Since we have 3 million, I'm going to post 1 million onto the trade route, so that'll take about 10 turns or so to get done. We're still getting 1.7 million. We'll leave that alone. Our population growth has greatly reduced. Now we're at about 2,000 instead of 7,000. We're still doing pretty good on some of these other colonies. So let's start seeing where we can drop off all of our colonists. Okay, I'll put 3,000 here. We can probably put another 1,000 here as well. We do have to be careful because the colonists that we are pulling are primarily coming from Xanthu Prime. Since they're coming from Xanthu Prime, we need to ensure that our growth rate is high enough to sustain that, which right now means that we're going to probably be losing population from Xanthu, even though we're gaining it if we start moving the pioneers off. Because we're getting 2,600 a turn, and our population growth is only 2,200. That probably means I need to back off one notch on our... Okay, that at least gets us up. That's good. Let's go ahead and not back a notch again. We're getting 3,800 to 2,600. That's good. projected budget. Yeah. Should still put us in a good spot. Okay. We'll start building up some cash, and we're going to go ahead and start dropping or building some more escort fleets. I think we're going to skip the main cruisers at this point, and go ahead with just the escorts, because we can build those up a lot more cheaply than we can anything else. Maybe we can overwhelm them with escorts versus full fleets. Okay, let's see. Code 2 still doing its thing. We are at, yep, good there. Virgo 3. Oh dear, Virgo 3 is actually got a food shortage. So let's go ahead and boost our food production here. Let's see. I know we're exporting to Virgo 2. We're at 1600. So I can knock off, let's see. Oops. Interesting. That seems like a bug. Let's go back to Virgo 3. They're still off by a little bit here. Virgo 2 is off by a little bit. We'll boost them slightly as well. I'm going to go ahead and start nuking that so we can, because that really isn't useful for us. Okay, so we're slightly under on food, but we'll boost that. This is what happens when you switch to a government type that is a lower food output than what you've had previously, which can be a little bit problematic. I'm actually going to see if I can import about 500 food from Xanthu, just to ensure that we're not causing any problems. I think that we can also import another 500 from Xanthu here, and that should cover us for the next turn. That way we're not getting any negative population growth because of that. Okay. I think that's all we can do, so let's move forward. Okay. Tech salvage, that's good. Lunia says estate fair. 340. Still worth it to boost it by 1. Yeah. That's coming along pretty good. Okay, Virgo 3 is starting to beef up, I think. Something is not right here. Okay, well, we'll just leave that sector unused. I think there's a bug with deleting the R&D sector that you get from anomalies. Okay. I can go ahead and delete this. We're getting... Oh, shoot. We have a machine fleet at Percy. So I'm going to stop right now. And shift to Uxor. Don't want to get stuck there. Our mining station has now been retrofitted. You can see we're getting significant quantities, and we'll get even more once this second refinery extension is in place. That'll help us a lot with keeping costs down as we build things. Okay. Let's see. So I can do about 3,000 here. Boost that a little bit. Virgo 327. Okay. Let's go ahead. Add another there. Do another level here so that kind of help boost our approval. That should get us, I think, almost to positives with the approval there. But I've got 27, so that's about 4,000. I can do about, let's do 3,000 here. So we don't run out of food. Okay. And then Virgo 2. Ah, I see. I was in the wrong planet. Maybe there isn't a bug then. I think I was looking here and thinking, oh, we have a research sector here that I've been trying to delete, but it seems like it's working here. Okay, so we're at 1,000. We'll go ahead and drop, I think, 4,500. Another 1,000 here. We're maxed out on our construction capacity. So we'll continue with what we've got going on. That should be fine. Can we do anything else? Checked. Yep, we're all maxed out. I think it's time to do another cultural enterprise stimulus to boost our income again. Virgo 3 is getting to the point where I think it's worth doing as well, but I think that might put us over what we can do there, so let's go ahead and continue. Cool. Got some good resources there that'll help us out. We got 3 million from the credits from the first time. Looks like these are moving along at a good pace. They're happy to know that there is a liberal capital among us. So they are now happy with us, and our friends here do not like that we have done that. So we are in good terms with them. So hopefully they will continue to keep our relationship the way that it is. At least that should keep us from continuing down the war path for a little while with these guys. Okay. Next turn. Okay, got a power containment unit. Let's see what we can recover here. We're still doing pretty good on income. Let's see if we can move some more population over. So now we're starting to build up enough of a food supply here. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and remove our imports. We don't need that here anymore. Let's see where we are. Oh, we're starting to get a few pioneers from Virgo 3. That's going to be, I think, a little bit of a problem for us as we have to like figure out ways of moving them to other colonies. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Okay. $36. Move 2,000 here. Oh, yes, we can do. $2,000. Okay. Let's do 2,000 here. Oh shoot, now we have unemployment. That's going to be a problem for us. Seems we've maxed out. So I think that means that I need to cancel that. Start adding more capacity here. We're getting, yeah. Let's, we get the most jobs from actually our R&D sector, but let's not worry about that too much. Let's add more industrial. Okay. So we actually have a good approval rate here, and we're starting to get a little tiny bit of political capital. We are starting to run into some income issues again as we are doing a lot of development on our planets now. Okay. So we're almost to Luxor. Yeah, we're getting more pioneer. We're getting still doing good with getting more population than we have pioneers. Let's check Virgo 2. Yeah, I can zero out the Xanthu Prime. We're doing fine on food again, so that's good. So what I'm trying to do here is increase our construction capacity, so I'll be able to pump more resources into food or into housing. That way I'll be able to transfer more of our colonists over. I have some more points, so I don't think... Still need a couple more points there to be able to fully do that. Populous society will hopefully help reduce pioneering drive. It can be kind of difficult as you progress to keep the pioneering count down because it seems to grow pretty rapidly. Okay, we are here. So let's start with the ship again and see what we can get. We have some pirate fleets inbound. Let's see what we got. I don't think I'll be able to get there quite in time. Not getting a lot here. Okay. Hopefully we can get there in time. Getting closer on that. Move some more colonists. Let's see. We definitely need to add more capacity. I don't really want to build the development center because it's going to cost us a lot of money. Okay, Virgo. Can probably reduce some of that. Let's see. We have level 2 now, so we're getting approval as positive, which is going to help us again with our population growth and some other things. 48. So we can put 3,000 here. I'm going to boost that a little bit more to kind of try to push some more of our... and it's costing us a lot of money to build that housing. Okay. Again, you can see how this is really going pretty slow for them. Yeah, we'll just keep this going. Polonius is fine. Okay. Ooh. Looks like we get ourselves another precursor cruiser. That's good. So we'll move that back over to our homeworld for repairs. We also have a inaugural ceremony here, which is going to be helpful, but it's really going to push our ability, I think, to maintain, get ahead of the curve here. Okay, we'll do that. I'll go ahead and boost that one. So you can see we're now at a negative net income. That's because of this inaugural ceremony is draining a lot of our funds. However, we're getting a little bit closer to being able to shift our politics up and out to where we need to be to get to the stratocracy. I think we'll beat the pirates, so that's good. We also have finished our second retrofit on the mining station. So we are now getting, I think, a lot better income. And y'all are... Okay, what do we got here? Fuse shield generator. So shield integrity. Okay, so we don't have good shields. What are they attacking me with? Boosted power. Some up... Yeah, I think we'll be able to take them. Armor 5, 250. Yep. We have better armor and higher hull. And I think they have better structure than we do. It's interesting. They must have some stuff that they must have been taking some perks to boost that. Let's... And then combined with this, I think we'll be able to hold them off. So... These are all at 50%, so we'll go ahead and do the Hades. Icarus. Good. We should be able to take out the pirate fleets as they come in. It's going to be a lot of combat this time around. Okay. Whoa. We are definitely... That definitely did tank our income, so... I think we're going to have to start again with some of the harder decisions here, and that's going to be and the trade routes getting there. It's going to take a while before we get to what we need for the trade routes. I probably should have started that earlier. I think I'm going to have to increase. Yep. There we go. And then I'm going to use cultural enterprises. That will get us back into good shape with our income. It's going to really hurt our overall growth factor here on some of our planets that aren't getting these approval. But at the very least, it'll help us. Okay. So we weren't able to get anything there. That's unfortunate. Okay. So in this case, now you can see we've got their fleet versus our combined mining fleets and the Icarus. So let's go ahead and command, see where they're starting versus us. So we are here. That means they are starting out here. Okay. So. Turn off that. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started, and we'll get our shields up. Tell everybody to fire at will. We'll keep our mining fleet separate from the Icarus. Okay, our shields are now up. So the goal here is that I think these ships will be able to do a good bit to knock down that capital ship's shields. Which will let us hopefully come in with the Icarus, jump in, and hit it with some torpedoes and some of the other weapons to really knock it down. We're probably not going to get to anything this turn because we're still waiting on it. And actually, they may actually decide to leave because I think that what we've got here is a little more powerful than what they anticipated. Okay, let's take out the pirates now. So the pirates are over here. We'll go ahead and start. Get everybody's shields up. So we will, this is also probably going to be one that's not going to get too far. Okay. Okay. Good. Continue moving on. Okay, good. Now we can send everybody over here. And we've taken out the first pirate wave. Server team discovered what appears to be some kind of resource, but it's already been looted by others. Oh well. Too bad. Did get it. Whoop. Oops. Oh well. I guess we'll deal with that next turn. Okay. So our research is now complete. They did decide to leave. I think that was a little bit too much for them. Looks like our friend is stealing our resources that we destroyed fair and square here. Oh well. What can you do? Maybe I'll get a little bit of it. Okay, so we've got trade route outposts. We could create some outposts on the trade routes, which might be helpful. However, what I need to do is see about getting Mega Freighter, which will give us better overall ability to service these trade routes that we're having some difficulty with at this point. Like you can see, there's still a ton that they would like, and we don't have. Okay, we are now getting some good income. I think we've finished the population boom here. So we can drop that down a little bit, which will get us some cash back. I think I'm going to drop that as we don't need quite as much agriculture. It's got a few more turns. Good. And at some point I'm going to take Koi off of auto and just do it manually, since I'll be able to get better results there. Okay. 36. Let's see here. I can probably bring in about 4,000, I think. Yep. I can probably bring in 5,000. Oh. I can bring in another one. Okay. So our population cap on this planet's 480,000, so we are probably going to hit that before we get anywhere. We are struggling a good bit with the overall growth factor problems due to that plague that's on this planet. So that probably means I'm going to boost our housing sector considerably. That way I can get us more population pulled over per turn, because I think we can put more people here, and that will help us with our pioneer issues. Okay. So, found nothing. Nothing. Didn't get that done. Not a big deal. Wait for our next pirate fleet. We have our empire points now. That's going to help us. So, encourage population growth. We'll do that. It'll knock us back down here again on our population, or on our political chart, but we do want to do that, I think, because that should help with our growth rates, because that'll reduce some of the crowd factor problems. And we'll get a few more points to upgrade some stuff once we get the second pirate. They're condemning us. I'm going to withdraw. Don't need to make any issues there. Hellenius State Fair. Yeah, I think we're doing fine here. So 52, 45. Let's bring in 4,000. Okay, we'll send them back here. So we've got some good cash now. Let's see about building some escorts. I think I'm going to make this a heavy hitter fleet, so let's queue 2 destroyers. And they will pair with this precursor cruiser that we've got. Okay, for Flora, let's go ahead and survey here. And move on. I think we'll probably stop after the next turn or so. After we take out the pirates, I guess would be a good time to do that. Okay, this is going to be a pretty big battle. So you can see that we have our allies scattered everywhere, as well as our own fleets. So, unfortunately, it looks like our allies are starting there and we're starting here. This is a really weird starting position. Okay, well, we'll just go with it. Let's jack everything into our shields and go ahead and get all of our torpedoes and our ships ready to go, because they're going to be in range pretty soon and we want to make sure that we're going to be able to meet them effectively. Okay, shields are good. Let's do that. There we go. They're plowing on through. I'm going to leave my mining fleets alone. I don't really think they need to take any of the brunt here. Okay, let's pick a pirate and have at it. Okay, pick another pirate. See how we're doing. And there we go. Probably could have just auto-resolved that one. Okay, that takes care of that issue. And we've got some more points here, so we're going to go ahead and so that gives us 0.3, puts our base population growth at looks like 1, which is good. What can we get? I think, yeah, we'll just come down here and finish out expert logisticians. That'll push us back up a little bit higher. And we'll just keep doing that. Okay, next thing, I believe we want to send, so that's probably going to be a homeworld for the sectoids. We don't really want to do that. There's Organa. Let's see, what haven't we looked at here? Let's go to Capuli, and we'll send the first, second, and third fleets there. And let's see. Good resource cache. That's handy. Okay. Do we want to increase that? Yes, we do. 60. Let's go ahead and put all of our colonists here. Okay. And now we should be on track to very quickly remove all the wreckage that's here. So now that we've got these destroyers, we need to set them up. So right now they're set up for kind of a mixed takedown shields and then hammer something. They've got some pretty good, I guess, firing arcs here for these. I've set up some specific variants. So for example, this one is more focused on using the particle beam for assault at like range, and a lot of heavy anti-hull weapons. The support version is set up for more firing, or just kind of staying back and launching these missiles at things, as well as using the repeaters to take down shields. So it's a little bit different setup. I'm going to go ahead and select this variant at the moment. We'll do that for the other one as well. Okay. So we'll just keep pushing colonists over here. So if we finished out our moon, we got one more district we can do here. Yeah, let's do the industry district. I think that's the only planet that we have that has a moon at this point, so we'll leave that alone. Our income is doing a lot better at the moment, so I'm going to put more income into the freighters here so we can get that going a bit quicker. I really need to get those up fast so that we can take care of our trade issues, which will help us bring in a lot more income. We'll also go ahead and we'll just keep putting into a populous society. And I think we will go ahead and do one more advance and end the episode there. for our next episode, we will continue attempting to expand out here and take out some of these menace fleets. Also building up our own ships so that we're going to hopefully be able to defend ourselves when we switch over and start moving towards war with these guys again. And I think that's a good place to stop. Once again, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time.